Hello YouTube, so in today's video I'm going to be doing an oil change on this 2014 Dodge Journey. So stay tuned guys, and here we go. Guys, so I actually have it on ramps already. You do have to lift it a little because unless you could fit in underneath without some ramps or some jack stands. In that case, the safety first. Little disclaimer: make sure you guys being safe out there and use those wheel shocks, use those handbrakes, and again, I'm using the ramps, but you could also use some jack stands. Alright, so I actually bought these ramps at Walmart. I think they're Rhino ramps or something like that. T-Rex ramps. I don't know what brand they actually are, but these are the ramps I'm using. Again, safety first. I actually have the handbrake on and some wheel shocks in the back. So I actually ran it for like 20 minutes, and I brought it back, put it in on the ramps, and opened the hood up. So it could cool a little bit, but not too much, so you get a little bit better flow on that oil when you're draining it. So let's get to it. Like I said, it's been resting for another maybe 10-15 minutes. So let's get to it. So I did take off the cover, the engine cover, and just pull it up and it comes off. Let me show you guys how it looks. So this was on top of the engine, and they just go seated, those four little tabs. All right, so this is gonna be your oil pan right here, and the truck is facing over here. So those are actually the rear wheels. This is gonna be your oil pan, and the drain plug is gonna be right here. So here it is. Again, it's pointing over here. This is the front right here, and the back. So I'm actually going to be using a 13mm socket, and that's the one it uses to. Little tip guys, make sure when you're using this type of pans, make sure you actually take off the little top that goes there. You don't want to overfill and take all the oil, so make sure you have that open. To get a faster result, you could always open up this right here. The cool thing about this is that the actual filter is going to be right here on the top. Right now I'll be back with you guys and show you how to change out that filter. Let me just clean up a bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back with the oil filter, and like I said, the weird thing is going to be on the top, and it's actually going to be a 24mm socket you're going to use, either a regular socket or a wrench, but this socket is actually meant for this. It's a low profile. Let me show you. And I wouldn't suggest you guys using a adjustable wrench, just because you're just gonna be if you do use this, you're gonna just be utilizing two edges. So I wouldn't recommend you guys using one of these. So like I said, a 24mm socket. And usually when you're tightening these up, be very careful not to over tighten them. Also, when you're losing them, make sure you guys don't don't be too rough on it because it is plastic and it is hot, and most likely it's going to be brittle, so be very careful. I don't actually have a torque wrench, so what I actually do is just mark it. As you can see, the red mark, so that's going to be my place to hit. All right, so as you can see, that is going to be your filter. It has a O-ring over here in the bottom, the green one, and it has another O-ring over here in the top. And that one you actually replace the one in the top, the orange one, and the green one, I think it already comes. Just make sure you guys don't drop it in there, or make sure it's not stuck over here inside. So I'll get back with you guys. Let me just properly dispose of it so I don't get everything dirty. All right, so this is the oil I'm going to be using, and it's actually the Mobil 1 Extended Performance Advanced Full Synthetic, the 5W20, the recommended oil. And like I said, it actually uses 6, so I have the 5 and the 1 quart. It's going to be the filter, the new filter, and the part number is going to be right there, and it's the Fram Ultra Synthetic, because I'm Ultra Synthetic. All right, so I'm back with some news. I actually bought the wrong filter. This is not the right filter. Don't buy this one. Right now, I'll give you the right Fram part number. Good thing I noticed it's not the right filter as soon as I took it off the box. So I went and bought this one at O'Reilly's, and I'm going to show you guys how you can see the difference. That's going to be your part number, and it comes with a new O-ring. All right, so this is going to be the Fram. This is going to be the Fram, and the part number is going to be right here. Sorry, I'm shaking. Let me see if I can steady this a little bit more. So it's going to be the XG11665. I don't know why I got. So I don't know why I got this one instead of the one. I don't know if the book was wrong. Maybe I read the wrong year. I really have no idea. But we all make mistakes. I am human. And that's the reason I'm going to show you guys that I did do a mistake, so you guys don't think everything I do is perfect. That's why I put the disclaimer. And this is like the filter from O'Reilly's. So let's just keep on going and just keep the ball rolling. That O-ring, I do hate that it's black, because in case someone else does it, they're not going to see that O-ring. It's going to be hard to tell. I did put some oil on it, and the filter's already there, so I'm going to put the cap back on and tighten this up. Again, don't over tighten this, because it is plastic. You don't want to break anything. And you do have to torque it. I don't know if you guys want to Google the torque specs, but like I said, I marked it there, and I'm just going to tighten it as tight as I can. All right, so I already filled the oil in the engine. I'm going to go ahead and check for any leaks. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and check again for some more leaks. I'm going to make sure everything's tight, and let's keep it going. So this is going to be your recommended oil weight, and I already went ahead and tightened the filter. I'm gonna go ahead and check underneath for any leaks, like I said. I'm gonna turn it on real quick and double check, triple check. All right, it's gonna be the second test with the truck on. And then I'm gonna turn it off and again check for any leaks. Again, better safe than sorry. You don't wanna run an engine with no oil on. So the next thing I do is actually take it for a spin and then drive to my nearest gas station where I know it's a flat surface, and check the dipstick to see the level. All right, also I'm going to be showing you guys how to reset that change oil. So what you want to do is keep your foot off the brake. You're going to keep your foot off that brake, and then You're gonna put it into the run position. And then once it's run position, you wanna press the accelerator 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Turn it off. Now you put your foot on your brake pedal. As you can see, no more messages. I do have the check engine. Right now I'm gonna be go ahead and checking that the AutoZone. So let's see what's going on with that check engine. But no more messages. Alright, so like I said, I'm here at the gas station. I'm gonna go ahead and be checking the dipstick, the oil dipstick. Okay, so this is gonna be your dipstick right here. It says engine. You just want to pull it up and check your level. Let me show you guys real quick. See if I could focus. Okay, there you go. And it says safe. What I usually do is pull it out, I clean it up, clean the dipstick, and then I go ahead and check it again. Let me do that. It's kind of hard doing it with one hand, so be patient with me. I know some videos are better than others, but some I have help, some I have a tripod. Right now I'm all by myself. So again, I already cleaned it out. I can barely see it. Because it's kind of shiny, that means that's all new oil. And as you can see, the level, it's right around here in the safe. You don't want to put too much oil, as long as it's in between here, the safe. You don't want to be under or over. Alright guys, so there you go. Hopefully you find this video useful and entertaining. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.